Glenn, 15 legs into that game, you've not hit a single 180, you're averaging in the low 90s and you're 10-5 down. How did you turn that round?
I certainly don't have an answer, Dan. Just part of me was thinking I can still win this game. I thought Vincent was going to tie it at the end, but if anything, I was suffering with the heat. Not the heat, but just the pressure. I mean, genuinely, I don't know how I won that match. Genuinely.
At the very end there, it's not as if Vincent was playing poorly. He actually put a bit of a spurt on. You just did not miss any doubles. It was almost like the perfect situation for you in a way that those close games, they're the ones you say you win, and those combination finishes which you kept on relying on, you took them all out.
Yeah, there was a couple of double ones, correct me if I'm wrong.
Back-to-back 23 dart legs. Double one, yeah.
Vincent should be sat here right now, but I'm sat here. Sometimes you need just a little bit of luck to get through, and I got beat up by Dimitri in practice. He was an hour from his game, I was a couple of hours, and I practiced with him, and he was unbelievable, Dan. Incredible. And I went on that stage, and I don't think I ever really settled. So for sure, 100%, I will not be practicing with Dimitri tomorrow. But I feel like that's my luck out the way now, and I genuinely believe I've got a big game, big average. I was slightly embarrassed that I was favoured. I was 25-1. I remember that, and then all of a sudden I'm like watching Phil's interview with Gary Anderson, and all of a sudden he's answering the question Glenn's favourite, of which he looks shocked. I look shocked watching YouTube doing it, but God, yeah, that's a Mark McGeaney second Lakeside final. That one, I was never in it right till the end.
The way you managed to pull out some of those checkouts right at the end, despite the fact just minutes before you'd had those 23 darters on double one, how is it that you're able to sort of knuckle down and produce that? Because we've seen it hundreds of times where dart players, they have a bad couple of legs, it's all going horribly wrong, and there is no way they could pull something like that out the bag.
I wish I had an answer. I wish I could sort of give you a theory, give you a something very inspirational, but I never felt I'd lost the game. That I'll be the first to admit that the better player lost there. But I've just got these battling qualities right now, which is, I'm sure every top player would love. I would love to have Michael Van Gerwen's 180, 140s and, win 16-6. I wish I'd done the game, but I just don't win games like that, and I'm always in a battle. But yeah, that feels good right now, and Dimmy tomorrow is just. Am I on first? Does anyone know?
I don't know at the moment.
I just hope I'm on when I know I'm on, and I'll stay well away from Dimmy tomorrow. And because honestly, he probably ruined my game tonight because he was so good in practice. It was no surprise to me that he played so well against Adrian Lewis because he was so confident, and he absolutely battered the board tonight. And
I'm interested in that dynamic because obviously you've got the same manager. Yeah. You travel around a lot. You spend a little bit of time together when you're on the tour. When you've got somebody that you're friends with, that you practice with, all this sort of stuff, and then you've got an enormous game, one of the biggest in your incredible career, and it's certainly the biggest in his, I think, and you've got to go head to head. What's the dynamic there?
Well, I think Max signed me again long term because I think he sees me as a mentor, whether it was Corey, whether it was Dimmy, whether it was, Ted Everts will be sat here one day, I can assure you that. I think he'll be the best player of the team. I'll put my hat on that, and so I think Max sees me as a mentor role, and I guess it's the master versus the the pupil type thing tomorrow. But I won't be giving any secrets away to him tomorrow because I really lifted him as he walked on, because I was telling him that no one does that to me in practice. He literally beat me up tonight, and I said to Mac, I said, if he can take that game on, he will take some serious beating tonight, and he was so confident. When I come downstairs, I'm not ready. I'm an hour away from being ready. But I'll use my experience. I've beat Dimmy before. I'm hardened. He's not. I'm desperate to reach a final. You know, the back-to-back semi-finals are great. 4 semi-finals in the PDC are great, but I'm ready to go at that next level now. And you know, Dimmy's in my way, and I'm ready to really play well tomorrow.
Can't wait to see it. Well done tonight, Glen.
Thank you, Dan.